Hey everyone, so it looks like you're thinking about adding some gold to your investment portfolio.
Or move.
Definitely a fascinating area to explore.
Yeah.
And you've sent over some great resources for us to dig into.
Yeah. Looking forward to this.
We've got the product page from Bullion Buy Post for the 2023 Gold Eagle coin,
Oh.
an article from International Precious Metals that really gets into whether U.S. mint coins are a good investment,
Mm,
and then a comparison of gold coins versus bars from Atkinson's Bullion.
nice.
So our mission today
Yeah.
is to help you decide if gold is the right fit for your investment strategy.
Right.
And if so,
Okay.
are you more of a coin person
Uh-huh.
or a bar enthusiast or
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of both?
Let's dive in.
Okay, let's jump right in.
All right.
Let's start with Bullion by Post and that 2023 Gold Eagle coin.
Okay.
It's currently listed at $2,914
Wow.
and contains over 31 grams of pure gold.
That's pretty substantial.
It is. And the design is classic Americana.
I bet.
You've got Lady Liberty on one side,
Mm-hmm.
a bald eagle on the other.
Nice.
It's got some great customer reviews, too.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
Always good to see that. One buyer even called Bullion by Post
Let me get.
efficient, friendly, and helpful.
There you go.
Always good to see those positive reviews.
It's so important,
Yeah.
when you're dealing with precious metals, that you have a dealer that you can trust.
Exactly. Now, one detail on the page that really caught my eye
Mm-hmm.
was that Bullion by Post mentions a 25-kilogram weight limit per shipping parcel,
Oh, that's interesting.
which is over 55 pounds of gold.
Wow. That's quite a bit.
That's a lot. And it got me thinking,
Yeah.
what kind of investor are you?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we dipping our toes in with a smaller purchase?
Right.
Or are we looking to build a substantial gold holding?
Right.
Because that's not something you want to.
You can't just stuff that under your mattress.
Exactly.
Right.
The logistics of storage and security change drastically depending on the scale of your investment.
That's a great point.
Yeah. I hadn't really thought about the storage implications.
Oh, for sure.
For larger amounts of gold.
Yeah, you got to think about that.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind.
Absolutely.
Okay, so moving on.
All right.
Let's look at that International Precious Metals article,
Mm-hmm.
which tackles the big question.
Oh, yeah.
Are U.S. mint coins a good investment?
The age-old question.
Right. And their take is,
I'm curious.
well, they say it's not a simple yes or no answer.
Yeah, that makes
It's-
sense.
Which makes sense.
It really depends on your individual investment goals.
Exactly.
U.S. mint coins can be a good investment,
Mm-hmm.
but their value is closely tied to rarity and condition.
That makes sense.
Older coins,
Right.
especially those with historical significance or a particularly appealing design,
Yeah.
might command a higher price than their newer counterparts.
For sure.
So are you looking for a quick return
Mm-hmm.
or are you playing the long game?
Yeah,
That's a fundamental question you need to answer for yourself.
I like that.
Yeah. So it seems like research is key here.
Absolutely.
They even quote the FTC in this article
Oh, but really?
saying do your homework.
Always good advice.
Right.
Especially for something like rare coins, where the value can fluctuate so much.
Exactly.
It's really crucial to understand the market.
Yeah. And they also get into coin grading,
Oh, yeah.
which uses a 1 to 70 scale
Okay.
to assess a coin's condition.
Gotcha.
So a coin graded near 70
Mm.
is highly desirable
Oh, yeah.
and would likely command a premium price.
Premium. Now, there's a key concept in precious metal investing.
So a high grade basically means a coin is in pristine condition, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
But what exactly does premium mean in this context?
It refers to the additional value added to a coin or bar above the pure metal's worth.
Okay.
It's influenced by factors like rarity,
Mhm.
condition,
Hmm.
and even market demand.
Yeah.
Think of it this way.
Yeah.
You're not just buying gold.
Right.
You're buying a piece of history,
Oh,
artistry, and potentially a good investment,
I like that.
all rolled into one.
Now let's get to the heart of the matter.
Okay.
Coins versus bars.
The ultimate showdown.
That's where that Atkinson's Bullion article comes in.
Okay.
They lay out the pros and cons of each.
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
Which is really helpful for someone trying to decide which path to take.
Definitely.
So for coins,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to be more affordable
That's a good starting point.
and offer more flexibility.
Okay.
You can buy and sell them individually.
All right.
And they often have that aesthetic appeal we were just talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
And some coins even come with unique tax benefits.
Oh, really?
For example,
Okay.
certain coins are exempt from capital gains tax in the UK.
Interesting.
Now, this might not apply to you directly,
Right.
but it highlights how tax laws can play a significant role in your investment strategy.
Definitely got to keep that in mind.
So it sounds like coins have a lot going for them.
They do.
But what about bars?
Yeah, what about those bars?
Do they have any advantages over coins?
Absolutely. Bars often have lower premiums, which
Yeah.
means you're paying less for the same amount of gold.
I like that.
They're also very easy to store and pass down through generations.
Okay.
Plus, if you're buying in bulk,
Mm-hmm.
bars can be easier to buy and sell than a large quantity of individual coins.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
So bars sound like the way to go if you're looking at gold as a long-term investment
potentially. Yeah.
and potentially buying in larger quantities.
Exact.
But Atkinson's bullion brings up that storage consideration again.
Oh, there it is.
They specifically mention that larger bars might require more specialized storage solutions.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Could that be a deal breaker for some investors?
it could be.
It's definitely worth considering.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to discreetly store a 1 kilogram gold bar.
That's over 2 pounds.
Right?
It's not exactly something you can tuck away in a drawer.
No, you need to think about security insurance and potentially even specialized storage facilities
Oh, wow.
if you're dealing with significant weight.
So this is where your individual circumstances and investment goals really come into play.
Absolutely.
Okay, so storage and logistics are key considerations no matter which route you choose.
For sure.
But ultimately, it sounds like there's no clear winner in the coins versus bars debate.
Nope, it's not that simple.
They both have pros and cons,
Mm-hmm.
and it really boils down to your individual investment strategy and circumstances.
Exactly.
And you know what?
Why?
Atkinson's bullion actually suggests a blended approach,
Oh, interesting.
a mixed portfolio of both coins and bars.
Makes sense.
This can give you the flexibility and diversity to weather any financial storm.
I like that idea.
It's like having the best of both worlds.
It is.
You get the affordability and flexibility of coins,
Yeah.
along with the lower premiums and ease of storage that bars offer.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a well-balanced approach to gold investing.
Definitely something to think about.
But remember, regardless of whether you choose coins,
Okay.
bars,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
or a combination of both,
Right.
there's one crucial step that can make or break your gold investment journey:
What's that?
finding a reputable dealer.
Ah, yes. That is essential.
So true. Finding a trustworthy dealer is paramount in any investment,
Oh, absolutely.
but especially when you're dealing with something as tangible and valuable as gold.
You got it.
It's like finding a good mechanic or a doctor.
It really is.
You want someone who's knowledgeable,
Yeah.
honest,
Mm-hmm.
with a proven track record.
For sure.
But with so many dealers out there,
So many.
how do you even begin to separate the wheat from the chaff?
That's a good question.
Right?
Word of mouth can be a powerful tool.
Yeah.
Have you talked to any friends or family members who invest in precious metals?
Actually, my uncle has been dabbling in gold for years.
Oh, really?
He's always been pretty savvy with his investments,
Okay.
so I could definitely pick his brain.
That's a great starting point.
Yeah.
Tapping into your personal network can provide valuable insights and recommendations.
Beyond that, you can explore online reviews and ratings from other investors.
Yeah, you can find a lot of information online.
Definitely.
Websites like Trustpilot
Mm-hmm.
and the Better Business Bureau can offer a glimpse into a company's reputation and customer satisfaction.
I always check those sites before buying anything online,
Yeah, me too.
even a new toaster.
It's amazing how much information you can glean from other people's experiences.
Absolute.
And when it comes to a significant investment like gold,
Right.
due diligence is essential.
What else can we do?
Look for dealers who are members of professional organizations like the American Numismatic Association or the Industry Council for Tangible Assets.
Those are good ones.
These organizations have codes of ethics and standards that their members must adhere to,
Right.
providing an extra layer of accountability.
It's like a stamp of approval from the gold industry itself, giving you some peace of mind knowing they've been vetted by the pros.
Exactly.
So what other red flags should investors watch out for?
Transparency is key.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to ask the dealer questions
Yeah.
about their experience,
Mm-hmm.
storage options,
Uh-huh.
buyback policies,
Right.
and anything else that's important to you.
Sure.
A reputable dealer will be open and willing to address your concerns.
Right.
For instance,
Right.
I remember Bullion Buy Post mentioned different shipping options depending on the order value,
Oh, yeah.
even highlighting secure services like UPS and FedEx for larger orders.
It definitely gives me more confidence in their operation.
Yeah, that suggests a level of professionalism
Right.
and attention to security.
Mm-hmm.
That's reassuring.
It's not just about buying a product.
Right.
It's about entering into a relationship with a dealer who you can trust
Absolutely.
and rely on.
Precisely.
A trustworthy dealer can be your guide.
Your advocate.
An advocate in the world of gold, helping you navigate the complexities of the market
For sure.
and make informed decisions.
Speaking of complexities,
Oh boy.
we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From the allure of that gold eagle coin
Right.
to the nuances of coin grading
Mm-hmm.
and the pros and cons of bars versus coins.
Yeah.
We even delved into the crucial aspect of finding a reputable
Or
dealer.
are you feeling overwhelmed yet?
It's a lot to take in, but it's all so interesting.
It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah, but remember, knowledge is power.
That's a good point.
The more you understand about gold
Right.
and the investment process,
Mm-hmm.
the more confident you'll be in making sound decisions.
And that's what this deep dive is all about.
It is. We're giving you the tools
Right.
and information.
Exactly.
You need to become a gold-savvy investor.
Yeah, but this is just the beginning of your journey.
Oh, there's always more to learn
Always.
and explore in the world of precious metals.
Absolutely.
For now, let's recap the key takeaways for our listener.
Perfect.
So first and foremost,
Okay.
gold can be a smart addition to your portfolio,
Mm-hmm.
offering potential stability
Yep.
and diversification.
For sure.
But research is crucial.
That's what we keep coming back to.
Don't jump in blindly.
Exactly.
Take the time to understand the market dynamics,
Mm-hmm.
the different types of gold investments,
Right.
and the factors that can influence their value.
It's all about being informed.
It is. And we also learned that coins and bars each have their own advantages
Right.
and disadvantages.
Mhm.
Coins offer flexibility
Mm.
and often have aesthetic appeal,
Right.
while bars tend to have lower premiums
Yeah.
and are easier to store in larger quantities.
For sure.
So the best choice for you
Right.
depends on your individual investment goals and circumstances.
Absolutely.
And of course, we can't forget the golden rule of gold investing.
Oh, yeah.
Find a reputable dealer.
That's it.
Look for experience,
Mhm.
transparency,
Yeah.
and a solid track record.
Okay.
Ask questions.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to shop around
Right.
and trust your gut.
I like that.
After all,
Yeah.
this is your financial future we're talking about.
So true.
A trustworthy dealer can make all the difference in your gold investment journey,
Right.
guiding you towards success
Right.
and helping you avoid potential pitfalls.
But remember, the learning never stops.
It's an ongoing process.
Even seasoned investors constantly stay informed about market trends
Absolutely.
and new developments in the world of precious metals.
Yeah, it's a dynamic
Right.
and ever-changing field.
You've got that right.
Yeah,
It's not a static investment.
right?
You need to stay engaged and informed to make the most of it.
Absolutely. But for many investors,
Mhm.
the potential rewards outweigh the risks.
Now, we've talked about the potential for gold to hold its value
Right.
and even appreciate over time.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the other side of the coin?
Oh, that's a good point.
No investment is without risk.
That's an essential point.
Right.
While gold has a long history of stability,
Yeah.
it's not immune to market fluctuations.
So the price of gold could go down as well as up,
It can.
influenced by factors like global economic conditions,
Mm-hmm.
interest rates,
Mm-hmm.
and even investor sentiment.
That's right.
It's not a magic bullet for instant riches,
Yeah.
like any investment.
It requires careful consideration
Mm-hmm.
and a long-term perspective.
So before investing a single dollar in gold,
Yeah.
it's crucial to understand your own risk tolerance.
Oh, absolutely.
How comfortable are you with the possibility of your investment losing value in the short term?
That's the question every investor needs to ask themselves.
Right.
It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of gold's potential,
I bet.
but it's equally important to be realistic about the risks involved.
For sure.
And there are ways to mitigate those risks.
Okay.
Diversifying your portfolio,
Yeah.
investing for the long haul,
Right.
and choosing a reputable dealer can all help minimize your exposure to potential losses.
It all comes down to making informed,
Yeah,
strategic decisions
absolutely.
based on your individual circumstances and financial goals.
And that's where seeking professional advice can be invaluable.
It's not just about buying gold.
Right.
It's about understanding gold.
Yeah, okay.
It's about having a plan,
A strategy.
a strategy, and a trusted advisor
For sure.
to help you navigate the inevitable ups and downs of the market.
Precisely.
It's about becoming a gold-savvy investor
Yeah.
who can make informed decisions
Right.
that align with your financial aspirations.
And speaking of aspirations,
Okay.
let's delve into another aspect of gold investing
Right, I'm ready.
that can be both intriguing and potentially lucrative.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Well, we focused primarily on the investment aspect of gold,
Okay.
but there's also a fascinating world of numismatic coins to explore.
Numismatic coins.
Yeah, have you heard of those?
Those are the coins that are more about historical significance
Right.
and rarity
Yeah.
than pure gold content.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Numismatic coins can be highly sought after by collectors,
They are.
and their value can fluctuate based on factors like age,
Mm.
condition,
Mm-hmm.
and historical relevance.
That's right.
It sounds like a whole other level of gold investing,
It is.
almost like collecting fine art
Yeah.
or rare stamps.
It certainly has that element of passion
Right.
and connoisseurship.
Oh, yeah.
And for some investors, it can be a rewarding way to combine their love of history with the potential for financial gain.
But it also sounds like it requires a whole other level of expertise.
Oh, for sure.
You need to be pretty knowledgeable about coin history
Mm-hmm.
and grading to navigate that world successfully.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Numismatic coin collecting is a specialized field
Okay.
with its own unique set of challenges and rewards.
Right.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Or the uninformed investor.
Yeah.
So for our listener who's just starting their gold journey,
Yeah.
it might be wise to focus on bullion coins and bars for now,
To start, yeah.
building a solid foundation of
Yeah.
knowledge
Yeah, build that foundation.
before venturing into the more complex world of numismatics.
That's a sound approach.
Okay.
Master the basics first,
Right.
then consider expanding your horizons as your expertise
Yeah.
and confidence grow.
Now, before we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I have a question that's been lingering in my mind.
All right, I'm listening.
We've been talking about gold as this safe haven asset,
Yeah.
a way to protect your wealth in uncertain times.
Mm-hmm.
But what exactly are those uncertain times?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
Predicting the future is never easy,
Yeah.
but there are certain economic and geopolitical indicators
Okay.
that investors often watch closely.
Like what? Give us some examples.
Well, inflation is a big one.
Okay.
When the value of currency declines, gold often rises as investors seek a store of value that's less susceptible to erosion.
Makes sense.
We've seen that play out in recent years as inflation has surged globally.
Oh, for sure.
You see, gold often acts as a hedge against inflation. When the purchasing power of your dollars decreases,
Right.
gold tends to hold its value better,
Yeah.
making it a safe haven during those uncertain economic times.
So gold is like a hedge against the rising cost of living.
You could say that, yeah.
That makes sense.
What other indicators should investors keep an eye on?
Yeah.
Geopolitical instability is another factor.
Yeah.
When there are wars,
Right.
political turmoil,
Yeah.
or major global events that create uncertainty,
Mm-hmm.
gold often becomes a safe haven asset
Okay.
as investors seek stability
Yeah.
and protection.
It's like that ancient instinct to hoard precious metals when the world feels shaky.
It is.
Gold has that primal appeal.
Are there any other factors that come into play?
Yeah. I'm curious.
The overall health of the global economy is another key indicator.
Okay.
During recessions or periods of slow growth,
Mm-hmm.
gold can be seen as a safe haven asset.
Yeah.
Especially if there are concerns about the stability of financial institutions.
It's almost like a barometer of fear or uncertainty in the markets.
It is.
When investors get nervous,
Mm-hmm.
gold tends to shine.
Right. It's like that old saying,
What's that?
when in doubt, buy gold.
Ah, yeah.
But of course,
Right.
no one can predict the future with certainty.
Definitely not.
By staying informed about these economic and geopolitical trends,
Mm-hmm.
investors can at least gain a better understanding of the factors that might influence the price of gold.
Exactly.
It's all about being informed
Right.
and making educated decisions.
Which brings us back to the importance of ongoing research
Always.
and due diligence.
Yeah,
Even if you're a long-term gold investor,
right.
it's crucial to stay updated on market trends
Mhm.
and world events that could impact your holdings.
That's a good point.
It's not a set-it-and-forget-it investment.
It's not.
Like any financial asset,
Mm-hmm.
gold requires monitoring
Yeah,
and strategic decision-making.
that's a key takeaway.
Gold is not a passive investment.
It's not.
You need to stay engaged
Yeah.
and informed to make the most of it.
But for many investors,
Mm-hmm.
the potential rewards outweigh the risks.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From the basics of gold investing
Mm-hmm.
to the nuances of numismatic coins
Yeah.
and the economic factors that can influence the market.
Are you feeling a bit more gold savvy now?
I'm definitely learning a lot.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
We've equipped you with the knowledge and
Yeah.
insights
Yeah.
You need to start your gold investment journey
Right.
with confidence.
And remember,
Yes,
this is just the beginning.
it is.
The world of gold is vast and fascinating,
It is.
with endless opportunities for learning and growth.
It truly is a captivating subject.
It is.
But before we send our listener off on their golden adventure,
Okay.
there's one more crucial piece of advice we need to impart.
Oh,
I'm all ears.
yeah. What's this final nugget of wisdom?
Well, we've discussed the importance of research,
Right.
finding a reputable dealer,
Hmm.
understanding the risks involved,
Yeah.
and even exploring the world of numismatic coins.
But there's one crucial element that can make or break your gold investment experience.
Oh, what's that?
It all comes down to your emotional mindset.
Ah, the psychology of investing.
Right.
That's often the most overlooked aspect.
Yet it can be the most impactful.
Precisely.
Gold can be an emotionally charged investment.
It can.
It's often associated with wealth,
Mm-hmm.
security,
Yeah.
and even a sense of history and tradition.
And those emotions can cloud our judgment,
Right.
leading to impulsive decisions that
Yeah.
might not be in our best financial interests.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype
I know.
or let fear dictate your actions,
Okay.
especially when the market gets volatile.
That's why my final piece of advice for our listener is this.
Okay.
Approach gold investing with a cool head
Yeah.
and a rational mindset.
Don't let fear or greed dictate your decisions. Yeah, it's like we were just talking about those uncertain times
Right.
that often drive people towards gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to get caught up in the headlines and make impulsive decisions based on fear,
Exactly.
speculation.
A well-informed investor makes decisions based on research
Right.
and careful consideration,
Exactly.
not on knee-jerk reactions to
Uh-huh.
sensationalized news.
If those headlines are making you anxious about the state of the world or the economy,
Yeah,
it's a good sign to take a step back.
definitely.
Maybe revisit those reputable sources we discussed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And remember the FTC's advice?
Oh, yeah,
Do your homework.
absolutely.
Don't let those limited time offers or doomsday predictions pressure you into a hasty purchase.
Nope.
A considered approach will always serve you better in the long run.
For sure.
And that's where a trusted advisor can be so valuable.
Oh, yeah. They can help you filter out the noise,
Right.
provide objective insights, and help you make rational decisions that align with your long-term financial goals.
It's like having a financial therapist.
It is.
Someone to talk you off the ledge when the market gets turbulent or
Totally.
the headlines feel overwhelming.
Exactly.
Now, it's important to remember that gold isn't a get-rich-quick scheme.
No, it's not.
It's a long-term strategy for preserving wealth
Right.
and potentially hedging against inflation.
It's not about timing the market
Right.
or chasing short-term gains.
Exactly.
It's about building a solid foundation for your financial future.
So patience is key.
Patience is key.
Don't expect to strike gold overnight.
No, but with a little research,
Right.
a cool head,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a little help from a trusted advisor,
Yeah.
you can navigate this golden world with confidence.
That's the essence of being a savvy gold investor.
It is.
It's not just about buying the right asset. It's about understanding the market,
Mm-hmm.
managing your emotions,
Absolutely.
and making informed decisions that align with your overall financial goals.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So we've covered a lot of information today.
We have.
From the specifics of that 2023 Gold Eagle coin
Yeah.
to the broader economic forces that impact the price of gold,
Mm.
and even delved into the world of numismatic coins.
A little bit of everything.
Are you feeling a little more gold savvy now?
I hope so. We've explored a range of topics
Yeah.
and provided you with a solid foundation of knowledge to embark on your gold investment journey.
Remember, knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
And you've just leveled up your gold IQ considerably.
For sure.
Now go forth and invest wisely.
And remember to enjoy the journey. Gold has captivated humanity for centuries.
It has.
It's a tangible asset with a rich history and a story to tell.
I like that.
As you learn more about gold and its role in the world,
Yeah.
you'll discover a fascinating and rewarding path.
So there you have it.
That's a wrap.
We've reached the end of our deep dive into the world of gold investing.
Hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you found this exploration insightful and empowering.
Yeah,
Remember, the key takeaways are to do your research,
absolutely.
find a reputable dealer,
Yes,
manage your emotions,
for sure.
and invest with a long-term perspective.
Couldn't agree more.
And never stop learning.
Keep learning.
The world of gold is constantly evolving,
It is.
and there's always something new to discover.
Happy investing.